Assalamualaikum and hi everyone, my name is Najihah Amran, and for my second commentary video, I'm assigned to choose two heroes who have made significant contribution to a particular field. I'm going to discuss the differences and or similarities of their experience and background, particularly in the aspect of social stratification in their community of origin. In my context, based on my interest in reading, I'm going to talk about two famous best-selling authors, which are Suzanne Collins and James Dashner. These two wrote dystopian novels titled The Hunger Games and The Maze Runners, respectively. Before I dive into their process of social stratification in order to achieve the success that they have now, I'm going to briefly explain to you guys on what the books are all about. This is the Hunger Games series trilogy written by Suzanne Collins, which tells about a bunch of teenagers above the age of 12 in a dystopian world are sent to an arena to compete with each other by killing one another until there's only one left standing, and that's the winner. Next is the Maze Runner series written by James Dashner, to which a bunch of teenagers also are put in a maze to figure out themselves on how to escape the complicated labyrinth in the fight of survival. Okay, in the terms of the form of stratification, they are both under social class in which the net worth that Collins earned is $80 million, while Dashner worth $4 million. Both are classified as upper class individuals because then their net worth exceed the upper middle class level, which is above $2 million. Moreover, they also have class consciousness because they are aware of the relationship between the proletariat, the working class, and the bourgeoisie, the people who owns the means of production. In this situation, there are the proletariat who wrote for the publisher, which is the bourgeoisie. They bargain with their publishers in order to get their writings published. Status-wise, I would say Collins have both achieved and ascribed status due to her educational background and experience. She double majored in theatre and telecommunication in Indiana University, as well as a master's degree in dramatic writing in New York University. From this, it showed that her family could afford her studies, reaching to the higher level institution, which is advantageous to her since she had access to endorse in her passion in a high academic level. Meanwhile, Dashner graduated with a master's degree in accounting in Brigham Young University, Utah, and continued to work in the field of finance, only soon to indulge himself in being a writer after that until now. He got rejected many times by publishers, but still pushed through, which shows that he has an achieved status by building from scratch in this writing field. Other than that, esteem of these two are fairly similar because they have reputation in achieving tons of awards. Collins is one of Times Magazine's most influential people of 2010 for the Hunger Games trilogy and best-selling Kindle author of all time in 2012. Whilst Dashner, the Maze Runner series, spent over a year on the New York Times best-selling list and also won the Misery Truman Readers Award. Moreover, the socio-economic status of them were middle class, since Collins was raised as a daughter of military officer, constantly moving from one place to another during her childhood. Dashner just lived like a regular child who experienced normal middle-class life. This status changed because of the social mobility that they went through from the social ladder. They went through lateral mobility from middle-class citizens to upper-class citizens through their own effort and hardship of being successful, well-known young adult authors of the century. Still, the life chances they have are a bit different, because Collins has the upper hand in writing field because she has been investing her study years in this particular area, whereas Dashner wasn't introduced to this field in his study years, instead in finance. But in the end, they're both successful, albeit their different educational background. They also live in an open system because they are able to move up and down through social mobility, depending on the hustle, and to continue being successful or drop down if they decided to. All in all, I think Dashner is more admirable than Collins because his educational background proved him to be a hardworking author that started from scratch and convinced us that as long as you have deeply integrated passion in something, nothing can stop you from being successful in the area, not your background nor your experience. Thank you so much for watching my second commentary video. Goodbye!